Hey, what's up guys? For those of you who don't know me, my name is Veronica and I am 17 and pregnant, and I'm just going to talk about today my story and how I found out I was pregnant at 16. So to start off, I just want to say that if you are going through this right now or you're looking for help, don't stop looking for help. There is help out there. I hope that I can give some advice to maybe someone else who is struggling as I was. I remember that's what I did. When I didn't know what to do and I was scared, I went to the internet and I looked at other people who were going through the same thing and took advice, and it really helped me. So I hope I can help someone else with this video. So on Christmas Day of 2018, I found out that I was pregnant. I had kind of already knew underlying, deep down, because I'd missed my period, and that's one of the first signs. If you miss your period, it could be for other reasons, if you're starting a new birth control, or sometimes that just happens to girls, but that's never happened to me before, so I was kind of suspicious of that. So I missed my period and I just hadn't been feeling well, so I decided to take a pregnancy test. My boyfriend didn't know that I was suspicious of this. I didn't tell him because he was on vacation at the time at Disney World with his family, and I didn't want to worry him until I had reason to. So I took the test. It was positive. And my first reaction was not even really a reaction, because it didn't really process in my brain. I was like, okay, this isn't real. There's no way I'm pregnant. So it kind of took me a little bit. And then I took another test, 5 or 6 hours later. Again, it was positive. And then it kind of clicked in my brain, holy crap. I'm pregnant. Jesus, okay. And I was just in denial for so long. I think I took 7 tests, maybe more, and they were all positive, obviously, and I was just in shock, which I shouldn't have been, because like I said, I kind of knew, but I was still in shock. So the first person I told was my best friend, and she was and I had been talking about this to her for a while too, that I thought I might be, and she told me it was gonna be okay and that she was here for me. And then I told my mom, which I was really nervous about, but I just blurted out and said it to her, because I think she had already kind of knew because of the way I was acting. I was just really emotional and moody. But she was like, okay, well, did you take a test and this and that? And I told her I took a bunch of tests. And she was asking me if my boyfriend knew, which I said, I hadn't told him. But she was told me that she was there for me, which I'm so thankful for, because some parents would just kick me out. And she had told my dad, because I was scared to tell my dad, so she told him for me. So yeah, I waited a week or two to tell my boyfriend, just because I didn't want to ruin his vacation, but he could tell something was up with me. I was just acting weird because I didn't feel good and I was pregnant. I finally told him. He was still on vacation, but he needed to know. He had a right to know. So I called him up and I told him, and he freaked out, which, understandable. He's a year older than me, so he was 18 he was 18 and I was 16. And he was like, we can't do this, like, you have to have an abortion. And I told him, like, I don't think that I'm gonna do that. And he was like, well, it's your body, it's your decision. Like, obviously he can't force me to do anything. So I sat with it for a while, and obviously I decided to keep my baby. And it was really, really hard at first, trying to, like, have him form a relationship with someone he didn't want to form a relationship with. And just kind of only not have his support, I guess. But as time went on, and he learned to accept it, and now he's really happy about it, which, if you are pregnant and people in your life are not reacting well, they'll probably come around. A lot of people, it's taken them time, but they've come around for me. Because it's a shocking thing to process, especially being so young. But I hope that, like, if you don't have supportive people in your life, there are people you can go to who will be supportive. Which I'm really lucky, like I said, to have my mother who is supportive, and my boyfriend's mother is also very supportive, which my boyfriend did not want to tell his mom. Understandable, again. So, like, it was like a month, and I was just not feeling well, and I knew she was going to find out eventually because I was throwing up and stuff. I eventually just told her myself. And she was also very supportive. She's been so supportive through this whole thing, and, like, I'm one of the lucky ones, like I said, where I have the love and support of my family and now my boyfriend. One thing I'll say is I have lost a lot of friends through this process. I'm currently in my 8th month of pregnancy right now. I've lost a good amount of friends. Not like in like a fight or anything, just, you know, they've slipped away. Because not a lot of people want to be friends with a teen mom or someone who has a big belly. I'll show you guys my belly. That's the bump. So I am due in August, and it is currently the end of June, so hoping he comes soon, and I might do maybe some more videos. So I hope you guys liked this and liked listening to my story. If you want to see more, comment down below. And if anyone feels alone out there, feel free to message me if you have any questions or just need someone to talk to. Okay, bye guys.